Good morning from what is an absolute bunker of a hotel room. And it is small. Good morning, Dee. It is small, cramped, freezing. I mean, look at this nonsense. There's not even enough room to properly unpack. The bathroom, no hot water, significantly colder than the glamping tent. And my hair's wet because I wet my hair. It's a fake shower. And we're paying $20 a night for this room. And that's because of the view. We're perched right on the rim of an ancient volcanic caldera, and it overlooks this vast plain called the Sea of Sand. And on the other side is the looming Volcano Bromo.
All right, we got on this motorbike and we are going to what's supposed to be, what this guy claims is a sunrise viewpoint. So we're gonna go check it out. Supposedly there's coffee too, so that's a big win.
All right, so our scooters dropped us off here and told us we had to walk the rest of the way. But there is coffee. Well, can we stir it a little bit? Ah, excellent. All right, about halfway up, we found this more local spot. And we decided to just stop here and watch the sunrise. I mean, it's an amazing view. Cappuccino.
You want to try chocolate?
I've had chocolate before. Why does no one stir anything here?
Bu, ya, minta dikocek, Bu. Jangan dikocek.
I don't get those. So, cup of coffee,
Tempe.
tempeh for breakfast.
The sun is starting to come up over the horizon. And we're starting to get some really, really nice colors. Even though it's cloudy, it's still very beautiful. And if you look over here, that's the little town we started in this morning, and that's where our hotel's located. And there you have Bromo. Now Bromo is the Javanese pronunciation of the Hindu god Brahma, the god of creation. And this is still a major Hindu pilgrimage site. Bromo is just under 8,000 feet in altitude, but it is not the biggest volcano here in Bromo, Tengger Semeru National Park. Got it. You have Mount Semeru, which is actually right there, right behind the mist that we can't see. And that is not only the tallest volcano in the park, it's also active, and it is the tallest mountain in all of Java. How dreadful it must be to have to be stuck in one of these Jeeps all day, listening to that engine bumping down the road, all dusty. Look, we are lucky. We're going to explore on foot. Get some exercise. Okay, we've made it back to our hotel, and we're gonna pack some things up, and we're gonna start off hiking across the Sea of Sand. And it's really turning out to be a beautiful day. You can pick up some of the colors, see the ash on the side of Bromo. We've got a clear view of the Hindu temple, and yeah, round trip to the sunset point, $12, which is a little high for a scooter ride of that length, but $12 total for two people. And that's gonna be our only expense today. Everyone in the Jeep tour is paying over $60 a piece, so probably if we did a Jeep tour, it'd be $120, $130. We're doing everything for $12. And it's not just because I'm cheap. I seriously would rather walk across this beautiful, beautiful sand plain than bounce across in a Jeep. But that's me. Still chilly, but it's warming up quickly. Jacket's off, shorts are on, and we're trying to find a trail down to the caldera floor. All right, we've made it down to the base of Bromo, Tengger Semeru National Park, a national park since 1919. And
We're gonna go explore. You get a whole new perspective from down here. It's pretty badass. Let's get away from these Jeeps.
All right, we're almost across, and it actually was not that bad. Maybe 30 minutes, and we stopped, tried to fly the drone. We're already at 8,000 feet, so the air's a little too thin for this small drone to fly, and it burns the battery quickly, and there is a little wind now. Whew, but we are at Pura Luhur Poten Temple at the base of this dormant volcano cone. And right over here, we have Bromo, and we'll be heading to the rim soon. And Bromo is what's known as a soma volcano. And that's when a new volcano forms in the caldera of an older volcano. So here we are in the caldera, the Tengger, and there's Bromo. We are merging back in with all the Jeep people. And it looks like a lot of them have got out of their Jeeps and opted to head on up via horseback. And we're walking. And again, big thanks to all the new subscribers. You just keep coming in, and I know you subscribe for the surf, and I promise, just give me a week and a half, we'll be back at it, exploring the surf here in Indonesia. But there's no way I was coming here and not checking this out. And I know you're here for the surf because last night I noticed Kalani Rob subscribed to the channel, which is super cool. I've been watching his content forever. Big fan of the drive-through series, and yeah, absolutely amazing. This is a very accessible volcano rim, attracting a ton of people. Definitely one of the largest tourist destinations here in Java, if not all of Indonesia. I don't think you can see a travel brochure of Indonesia without this valley and this park on the cover. And it's a climb. And there's snacks available along the way. So if you choose to do it yourself, don't worry about hauling in water. It's available. And it's getting steep. All right, before we head up, let's take a second to appreciate this amazing view of the valley behind us and the stairwell as we make our final push to the crater rim of Mount Bromo. And as we get closer to the top, you can start to smell the sulphur and other gases emitting from deep within the Earth's core. Statue, monument to the Hindu god Ganesh, the god of wisdom. And that just lets you keep in mind that this is still a Hindu holy site, and there is a pilgrimage to this spot. And every now and then I've seen bouquets of flowers being thrown down the mountainside, being offered to the crater. There you have it. Walked all the way there, walked all the way back, and Bromo's cool. And it is what it is, but the valley and everything as a whole definitely is super, super cool, and I would recommend that. And I have one more thing to do to check off my Java list, and then it's back to the coast for 4.5 months of
surf exploring. So just be patient, we're getting there. If you're interested, please subscribe. We'd love to have you. Lots more adventures to come. Ciao.